Hello people boys and welcome to Grey Skies, my abandoned custom hood from many years ago, actually 3 years ago I think. Back then I knew close to nothing when it comes down to creating a custom hood, and I made a bunch of sims, and when I say a bunch you best believe this hood has close to 300 sims. The first family I want to showcase is the Brao family.
They're like the goths of Grey Skies, meaning
They're the main characters. A lot of these stories here
surround around these families.
I think visually this family looks so good. Oh no, this is Maria Teresa and she's a transgender sim, but I don't have the custom content needed for her, so that's why she's looking like that.
But the face is given, do you know what I mean? This makeup, this traits, oh my god, I was trying to make her look as feminine as possible.
So my original idea for this family, they would be all living together.
4 sisters and 2 brothers.
Actually, they're cousins, like the sisters and the brothers are cousins.
This guy, Juan Carlos Brao, is the father of the sisters. Mirabel Saidi is the mother of the brothers. And Mirabel and Juan Carlos are siblings, so yeah.
That's a big Latin family. You see, the family trees were really big.
And they're connected to a lot of people in town, as you can see. Pretty much like Pleasantville and the other hoods from the game. You could go through the entire hood just through the family trees.
I was going to give everybody memories and bios, of course, but I stopped before I could, and that's why nobody has memories or bios here. Okay, so basically Juan Carlos Brao was married to Luis Brao, and together they had 4 daughters. But then Luis died, she drowned. Before her marriage with Juan Carlos Brao, Luis had another daughter, Charlie Bundy. Now this one is basically Beth Hill from Perfect Wood. It's the same story. Her husband is abusive, a serial killer, his name is Jeffrey Bundy, so yeah. And after Luis, Juan Carlos Brao also had another daughter, Bella. The 4 daughters of Luis and Juan Carlos are Marias. They all have like a second name as well, so
Maria Carmen, Maria Lourdes, Maria Teresa, and Maria Guadalupe.
Maria Carmen is the prettiest one. Pretty bitches love her, ugly bitches hate her, that's the vibe. But she has a big secret. She actually got pregnant when teen and she gave up her babe for adoption. And that babe is now being raised by Evelyn Edwards, her auntie. And his name is Paulo. Then we have Maria Lourdes. She's a sexual, a nerd, she feels like a failure all the time.
And well, in that sense, I think she's a little bit inspired by me, actually.
I'm not a sexual, but the other stuff hits really close to my heart. Maria Teresa is a transgender queen. I love that about her, you know. Maria Guadalupe is a cop and also a lesbian. She's having an affair with the most powerful lady in town. I love this family so much. I think they're representing Latin families so well when it comes down to the way they look and the way they're mixed.
And the lore here was pure gold. I want to bring this family back in another future custom hood. Maybe one day, I'm not sure, but I want to.
Anyway, when I was making these sims, I thought they looked so good, but when I look at them now, oh my god. This was not her hair, by the way. I mean, I love her outfit.
And something is happening here, but it does not freaking matter because this hood does not exist anymore.
You guys do not exist, and nobody will be playing with you. There's also a version of the land grab family made by me, because I thought this was genius. This is Karen Land Grab.
Obviously inspired by the one and only Nancy Land Grab, I think the name Karen fits her so well.
She's one of the few I actually get to edit and give personality points. So she was crazy neat, outgoing and active, but very serious and grouchy. I even give her some memories, but they're not complete. Like these memories would obviously be erased, and the names in the family trees are references to rich families in the real life. So we have like Orleans, and also this name that I'm not able to pronounce, but is like the name of a big company, and of course Musk. So we have like Elliot Musk.
And also like the name of her parents are Midas from like Midas Touch and Mercedes from The Car.
This is Orlando Land Grab, Karen's husband, and he was also born in a rich family. This is Bella, Juan Carlos' daughter, and she's actually the maid. She is living with the whole family and also having an affair with Orlando. But the thing is, Karen actually knows and she does not care. Oh, and the plot here would be that they're broke, like the Land Grab family went bankrupt. So that's really refreshing for this family. The reason why I cancelled Gray Skies is because I didn't like any of the Sims that I made. Their faces started to really annoy me and I would go back and change everything
Again and again and again.
so I was like, okay, maybe one day I'll go back to this, and now when I look at it, I can see there was no concept. I was just throwing a lot of families in the hood. The first thing you should do when creating a custom hood is come up with a concept, and I didn't have one when making Gray Skies. Another family that I wanted to showcase is the Sinner family. I think they look so good, like when it comes down to their outfits and their hairs, and everybody had to have a hat in this family.
Like the eyes, I don't know what I was thinking with these eye shapes. I just remember they were odd, and like the goth family when it comes down to the visuals.
Oh, and the eyebrows, yes, the eyebrows were so thick in this family. And I love that idea, actually. I love this trait. I think they were very unique looking. A little steampunk as well, so that's cool. Oh yeah, and I also made male versions of the Caliente sisters. I don't know why. So we have here Dino and Nino Caliente. Oh my god. The cursed family. They look very specific, let me put it this way. And that's because this was the entire concept of this family. So I'm gonna use this in Monsterwood. If I ever make Monsterwood, this concept will be there. So basically when the game started, this couple would have normal faces. The face one probably. But then when they had a baby, the baby would have these face genetics. So the player would be shocked because this family is cursed. So as you can see, everybody in the cursed family tree died at a pretty young age because that was like the whole concept. They all died in ways that would resemble Final Destination, the movie. This is Bailey cursed. She was born a Winchester, that's why she's still alive. Yeah, these faces had everything, and I'm probably recreating them in Monsterwood. Now, this one was probably my favorite family of Gray Skies, the Rich Coven.
This head and this outfit, and also this head and this outfit, and then this head were not the heads and outfits I was using
because I had some Sims 2 Star content when creating Gray Skies, so that content would be needed for you to get the full experience in the hood. Yeah, this hairs and this outfit are also not it, but anyway. And this was our supreme Marilyn Key. The ladies here are not related, so each and every single one of them has at least 6 dead ancestors. That's how I ended up creating so many Sims. Raven Fox and Lupita Moreno were a couple, and Raven was like the main character in the Coven. Well, at least in my mind. Some of them were inspired by characters from American Horror Story Coven, and others are full creations of mine. Now to the Fracassé family, and their name is Fracassé because failure in Portuguese is fracasso, so that was a nod at how broke they are. And yeah, this family was a little inspired by the broke family. I feel like every custom hood
has at least one broke family.
So basically, Rosalia Fracassé had a bunch of kids with already married men in Gray Skies, and she ended up being crazy poor. This is Isabella. She was not going to live here. She was going to live in the house of a family she was working for. I don't remember now which family, if that was already decided. This is Billy, and she was also going to be the mother of a bunch of kids. And this is Nina, Billy's daughter. I mean, I love to struggle in The Sims 2. I think being broke is at times even more fun than having a lot of money in this game, not in real life. The last family that I want to showcase here is the Anand family. Now, we have a bunch of other families, but come on now, this video would be super long if I would go through every single one of them. Anyway, the Anand family was obviously Indian inspired because I love Sanjay and Priya Ramaswamy from The Sims 2 seasons, I believe. And so inspired by them, I made this family. Now, they were actually a pretty basic family when it comes down to storylines, and they're so cute. I love their looks. I was going for a lot of representation, so we got a lot of black families families, Latin families, Asian families, white families. Everybody was welcome to this party. I think many families here at some point will be recreated in other hoods that I'll make, but together I don't think they made any sense, and it was just insane. Even though Gray Skies was cancelled, I think it taught me a lot about creating sims and custom hoods, so I'm thankful. And I hope you had fun watching this video, getting to know how I made my sims back then. And if that's the case, please like this video, subscribe, leave a comment. This really helps me, and I'll see you in the next one.